Hey guys, so welcome back to the channel. This is another test that I'm actually doing to show you what I'm actually working on to give you the most or the better experience that you guys deserve to my YouTube channel. Alright, so as you see right now, I have one camera in front of me recording me and also have the screen going on the back. What these will allow me to do is actually swap or switch in between captures. So I actually have also the microscope. So if I go like this, now you guys will be looking at the microscope and I will be able to move that around. So you're going to be looking at a little bit of my head right now. In the meantime, I'm doing this because actually I can show you. I can go like this. So I have right now, I'm working on this computer. I have one component removing here because we got a short on this computer. I'm actually working here. This is a voltage regulator 30402 that is being shorted because it's a short on the board itself. So I find out that I removed the pins in here, which is the one that supplied the 5 volts for the internals on the computer. And it's still, I mean, when I did that and I powered out the computer, the short went away. So I'm still working on that. But yeah, so this is going to allow me to do that. And also when I go into Shift D, now I can go back into my website and I can also get you to see things like this, which is very important for me. Like now is better for you guys to experience more in here. So I'm also going to show you, got a folder ready to go here with this is from the Jaguar that I was working before. I can now zoom in here and we can see you guys can see this hand that is nice and white. I might be able to change that. Well, no, that hand when it's in here is white, but in its outside is red. But I think that you guys are able to see that. But yeah, so this red box is for power supplies. I know that this is the powers for the computer because of this sign, this triangle with a B plus in the middle right here, right? If I scroll down on the bottom of the page, I have it actually fine. Now these are all original information. So this is square, sorry, triangle with a B plus is battery voltage. A triangle with a P is a power ground. Triangle with a I is an input. Triangle with a O is an output, and so on, right? So you can see all the information. I also put for the CAN bus, it's a triangle with a C, and I mark it with a kind of like an orange color. Same thing on the SCP communication, which is like the K line DLC7 connected to it. We also have more information in here. Like if I scroll up again to that power that we were looking at, is this square box in here with a number 32. I already marked it as a 30 plus, like a terminal 30, terminal 87, and terminal 15. Those are the regular powers on all vehicles, right? So terminal 30, constant battery power. Terminal 87 is a battery supply power through a relay in terminal 15 to the ignition switch or module, whatever is in charge of that ignition. All right, so I also, like I said, I mark the communications with a, kind of like an orange or so color, and the rest of the signals with a green, grounds black. All right, so but if I go over to that square 32, right, with the number 32, I also want to show you that in the right corner here, we got the number or the figure of the page. The number of the page is figure 0.31. So if we go over to here at the bottom, it tells me that to find that 32 square, I gotta go over to figure 1.2, right? So figure squares with numbers from 14 to 64 and page 1.2. All right, so we're going to do that. This is images, so I'm just going to click next. Well, we have it here, so I find out now square number 32, that which is common. You see, this is also found in page 3.3 on in figures pages, right? 3.1. So what I did is I found or follow this line, which is coming from the power distribution box, fuse box, and it's on fuse 32. It's a 5 amp fuse. And it's also telling me that all these powers for all these rest of the fuses are coming from this square 5. That square 5 is the battery. So we don't need to go there, and that's what I put B plus 30. All right, so if we go back to the other page where we were, right here, we got all this terminal 87 right here. So 89E and 90E circle. If we want to know where those are, all right? So these are here, right? So circle 75 from 96 on page 1.6. So we're gonna go over to page 1.6, which I also have here, and as you see, already did my homework. So with this, we got these two, so 89E and 90E coming from the same page 3.1 are looks like a white with a green wire. They're all spliced together. They go through these fuse, and they're all together with this 87 as well at the end, right on this splice. And they're coming from fuse 37, which is a 15 amp fuse, and they go over to this splice. If we follow this splice, we can see that this is coming on terminal 5 from this relay, the EMS relay, right? So that's very important. So if we follow through the relay, right, again, this is the contact side. So the control is on pins 1 and 2, and the contact is from pins 3 and 5. So pin 3 is coming from a fuse, which is a 50 amp fuse, fuse 9, and that comes from where? The same point, square 5, battery positive. So it is not a terminal 30 because this is terminal 30, all the way up to here. That's terminal 30, constant, hot all the time. But this relay will not be active until it's controlled, which is controlled by the computer. So when this energizes, it will close this contact, and now we have the power feed, which is terminal 87. Again, the battery voltage through a relay. All right, I hope that is very important information that you guys can use. Again, this is just a short test that I'm trying to do for all of our videos and for all of my subscribers. I'm trying to give you the best experience possible. So I'm actually getting used to the buttons. I'm going to get the Elgato Stream Deck so I can do those buttons quickly with not a gesture card. It will be just a button because in the computer I have to remember, which I already set them up, but I have to remember which ones I'm using. So again, you guys are in the microscope, and I can go back into the screen exactly as we were. So very, very nice, very easy. I hope that you guys start to experience a better or have a better experience with my content. Thank you so much for visiting the channel. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time. Bye bye.